Bazaar's founders. That's our Pallava Rajan in the second installment of the summit.
No, this is a big day for us, and all are set now. And perhaps we have more than 75 to 80 portfolio manager, apart from the speakers, was participating. So, if you look at the size, I think these people alone manage close to 40, 50, billion dollar. This is a very exciting day for us, and we have participants who have come from 17 different states and 29 different cities, and we also have a clients who's coming from Middle East. We have few clients who are traveling from Middle East. So I think this day is going to be a big day for the industry for sure.
So Pallava, what is the key message which you are sending out in this via all these various panel discussions and talks which are happening?
See, what we made is that, people should understand what's happening in the alternative side. We are trying to cover PMS and AIF at this summit. So this summit will cover about the strength of the portfolio manager. We have invited the key portfolio manager who will be presenting about their product. How do they manage their fund and other stuff, so that investors and the industry can understand how they're going to manage the fund. So that is one. And second, we see that a lot of changes which is happening in the industry. So that we want to highlight how it is going to be good for the industry. And we have a lot of veterans who is going to participate in the panel, who is going to discuss. So we made such a way that there is going to be enough takeaway from this summit.
Yes, absolutely. Some amount of intellectual takeaway is very important.
Of course, and Ajay, you are also one of our moderator, and you are going to do the show for the veterans panel. So
yes, I'm
very much excited.
I am looking forward to that as well, because in the market there is a lot of constant learning process which is happening, and I'm sure that this summit will provide that to the viewers of ET Now as well as the attendees of the summit. So the next big shift is the main theme of this summit. Talk to us, why did you choose the next big shift as the theme?
Yeah, if you really look, actually, just 2-3 years back itself, we could envisage what's happening in the industry. Look at the data. Last 5 years, the industry is growing at, PMS industry is growing at 29-30% CAGR in terms of number of client addition, which is a very good sign. And if you really take 2-3 years back, PMS is generally, or alternatives is generally misunderstood or less understood product. So what's happening in last 2 years, people like, PM Bazaar like us and, people like you have been created a lot of awareness about the product, and hence it has given a clear indication, this is also should be one of, part of the portfolio of the investor, larger investor specifically.
Right.
And we see this, which is happening for last 2 years down the line on this. So we want to highlight, that the next big shift is happening. And specifically if you take last year, even in 12 months, we have seen that, the growth is still, good in spite of the turmoil time. We had close to some 17-18% in alternate space. Specifically, if you take AIF space, it has grown close to 50%, in a very shorter period.
Sure. All right, Pallav, I'll wish you best of luck for the entire event, and I'm sure our viewers of ET Now will also catch all the action right here on the channel from the sidelines of PMS-AIF Summit 2019.